is going on, everyone's. We are here and we are back with another episode of
Is My Point Valid?
Yes, indeed. I'm yours truly, Brandon D.
And I am Camille A. Stocker.
And the topic for today is going to be
Mayor Brandon Johnson, the mayor knows city needs.
Yes. So we all know Brandon Johnson is a terrible leader, a terrible mayor, a terrible human being, period. This guy does some of he does and says some of the craziest things. Come to find out, the city of Chicago is sick of this nigga too. And they actually voiced it to him at I think it was like a press conference or something that they had going on. They started telling him about himself. And we're going to watch it and let y'all know what we think afterwards. Y'all know how we do. Let's get into it.
Brandon Johnson, he ordered the removal of people protesting his action on migrants. Watch this. At a city council meeting, Chicago Mayor Brendan Johnson, he ordered the removal of people protesting his action on migrants. Watch this.
You caused all this money to go to illegal immigrants, not Harold Washington. You gonna be held accountable for it. You trying to cover up where our money actually went.
But it's your fault that because you gave half the money to illegals.
You still feel like you have to harbor these illegals, which is not a good idea. Can you do the job, Mr. Brandon Johnson? And it's looking like you can't do the job.
Okay, Pastor Corey Brooks joins us now. He is Project Hood CEO. Pastor, if the election were held today, would Brandon Johnson still be the mayor?
Well, without a shadow of a doubt, he would not be the mayor. You know, we're in the midst of a leadership crisis in the city of Chicago. We just had a budget approved, but it was just to appease the present voters. It does not do anything for us long term. We're suffering from the leadership as it relates to what we're going to do with the illegal migrants and illegal immigrants. And so if the election was held today, there's no question about it that he would definitely not win based upon his past record.
What's the answer to the migrant crisis in Chicago? Mass deportations?
Well, the answer is yes. We have to have some mass deportations. Those who have come into the country illegally, they must go back to their country. That's not to say that we are a country of immigrants. And so we want to welcome immigrants, but we want people to do it legally. The stance that our mayor...
Thank you. A black man who actually telling the truth.
You don't want them here?
If they are legal, we don't care.
Like, yes.
If they're illegal, we want them gone.
If they are coming here to better America, yes. But y'all, it's not hard.
Not at all. It's not rocket science.
Has taken that he's not going to work with President Trump and all of those who are involved in the deportations is not the stance that most Chicagoans are taking. Most of us understand what needs to happen, and we support it 100%.
What do you think happens when ICE operatives, ICE agents, go into Chicago at the urging of President Trump, specifically to get the migrants out? What happens when the ICE officers arrive?
Well, we believe that when those officers arrive, that they're going to find some resistance. They're going to find a government that does not want to work hand in hand with them, that not just at the local level, but at the state level as well. But there are citizens, and I believe the Chicago Police Department, we support the Chicago Police Department 100%, and we believe they'll do a good job at helping ICE and helping those who are going to cause these mass deportations. But there has to be some collaborative efforts.
Chicago officials cleared out the largest homeless encampment in the city. Some were relocated to apartments and shelter beds. But residents told the Chicago Tribune that the city needs to have a better approach to tackling homelessness. Okay, what's the answer to tackling homelessness in Chicago?
As I said, you know, we have so many problems that we're facing, from the budget problem to the crises of illegal immigrants down to the homeless situation. And what we're going to have is partnerships, better collaboration between public and private partnerships to make sure that we're able to help individuals who find themselves homeless. What the mayor's office is offering now is not a solution. It's not a fix. It does not address the long-term problems that we're facing as far as mental illness and addiction and crime with all of these homeless situations. And so we have to do a better job at making sure that we take care of the citizens. This is one of the areas that a lot of people are complaining and having so much of an uproar. They feel like, listen, you've done everything to take care of illegal immigrants, but now you are not taking care of the people who find themselves as Chicagoans and American citizens. And that is the number one problem that this mayor's office is facing.
Pastor Corey Brooks, thanks very much for joining us this morning. May I wish you a Merry Christmas this year.
Likewise, thank you.
So, yeah. They pretty much fed up with that boy.
As they should be, because the mayor is supposed to work for what the city wants.
And
I voted you in here.
As a mayor, you're supposed to work with the president and all the other resources that come in, like he said, collaboration to help better the city. And you have a mayor who's saying, I'm not working with y'all. I'm not doing what y'all saying. And if y'all come in here, I'm still going to buck the system. So first thing Chicago needs to do is get him up out of there, because he's not a team player. He ain't for Americans. He's not for Chicagoans. He's not none of that. So step one, remove him and find you somebody who believes in America, believes in Americans.
Find you someone who knows how to do the job.
Straight up, that too.
And of course, I know you're going into being a mayor, so nobody really knows how to go into being a mayor, but who is qualified, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for, to be qualified to do the job. I don't know this man's background, but the way that he's handling money and the way he's handling the city, he's not qualified at all.
And I think they lost, it was like 180,000 jobs that just got that they just lost up under him. They're in a deficit, they're losing jobs, and he's giving money to immigrants, illegals. Something ain't adding up. So something got to be subtracted. Him.
And then why are these Democratic cities mayors helping everyone except the citizens?
Same thing happened in Los Angeles County.
Yes.
With Miss what's her name?
Karen Bass.
Karen Bass.
There's another mayor too. I can't think of
the one in Detroit.
Yes.
His name, I think his name Brandon too.
Is it Brent? I think it might be.
Man, y'all making me look bad, man.
The name
straight
Brandon,
up. Y'all out here, man, y'all making the name Brandon look bad.
But
y'all
so tripping. Why aren't the citizens, and you got them people, she was bad. She said, you. Yes, ma'am.
Big mad.
Y'all gotta, That's why I'm just very vocal about research these people. Once again, I know that they're doing a campaign and their character looks, research, dig deep. I don't know. We got to dig deep and figure out what is happening with these people, because they are coming in and they are messing some stuff up, and it's on some socialism stuff.
That's the backbone of it. But yeah. Before we get out of here, we want to say thank you to everyone who continues to rock with us. If you know anyone who would like to be a part of the conversation, like to be a part of our community, make sure you check out our subscriptions. You can do that. You can share, likes, all that good stuff. It helps us grow. And like I say, these conversations need to be had. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. So like always, it's love, peace, and soul.
Bye.
Like Soul Train, baby.